Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another BMO Creative crypto video. This one is about the Tah-tah-kle, which is Yakama Indian for Owl Woman Monster. Yeah. The Tah-tah-kle is described as being a cannibalistic Bigfoot-like race, much larger than the average person, covered in hair that is sometimes wispy like feathers, large black eyes, and claw-like nails on the hands and feet. The most compelling story I found about this giant hairy tribe was first shared in Common English by Yakama Indian William Charley in 1918 to McWhorter. So, McWhorter, the guy I'm talking about, is Lucius McWhorter. He was a farmer, frontiersman, and Native American activist who chronicled the life of the Yakama and other races in photographs as well as journals, and took their side against mistreatment by the American government. He was adopted into the Yakama Nation and given the name Himene Kawan, which means old wolf, which I thought was very cool, so I had to read a couple of his books. Before the tribes lived peaceably, he said, in this country, before the last creation, there were certain people who ate Indians whenever they could get them. They preferred and hunted children as better eating. These people, the Tah-tah-kle, were taller and larger than the common human. They ate every bad thing also, such as frogs, lizards, snakes, and other things that Indians do not eat. They talked the Indian languages, and in that way might fool the Indians. Once there were 5 of them, all sisters, but at the last creation they came up only in California. 2 were seen there often. They were women, tall, big women who lived in a cave. One time, the Shasta Indians were digging roots and camped. They knew that the 2 Tah-tah-kle were about in that place. The Indians were careful, but the Tah-tah-kle caught one little boy, not to eat, but to raise up and live with them. The boy thought he would be killed for sure, but he was not. The Tah-tah-kle had him several days. One day, when they were out of sight, the boy hurried away. He ran fast, traveled over rough, wild places, and at last reached his own people. After many years, the 2 Tah-tah-kle were destroyed. No one knew, but perhaps by a higher power they were destroyed. Their cave home became hot and blew out. The monster women were never seen again, never more heard, but they have always been talked about as the most dangerous beings on Earth. One other of the 5 sisters was drowned. From her eyes, all owls were created. The person or power that killed her said to her, "From now on, your eye will be the only part of you to act. At night, it will go to certain birds, the owls." So to me, William Charley tells this story like he was the boy the Tah-tah-kle took, but was uncertain if he would be believed by the journalist he was talking to. Also, in addition to that, it's kind of cool that he mentions this whole race of hairy giants as all being called Tah-tah-kle, even though the whole race is named after 5 old women sisters. And in addition to one drowning, its eye being given to owls sounds like his way of saying that owls have the same predatory night vision abilities as the Tah-tah-kle, and that was understood back then. So, have you guys seen this before? This was a Bigfoot and Wild Boy. I used to watch this when I was a kid. I just thought it was hilarious, so I just thought I'd put that up as the kid being taken by the Bigfoot. But anyway, so what do you guys think? Is this a story of 5 monstrous Bigfoot sisters that really existed at one time, and were buried in a volcanic cave eruption or drowned? Or is this just a crazy myth made up by Yakima tribesmen? Leave a comment. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to BMO Creative for more crypto videos. Thanks. Bye.